Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, I am encouraging you all to keep an eye on the Dallas Mavericks and Jalen Brunson in particular. Now, before we get into all of that, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal is 200 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Now play the intro.
Subscribe to Joe Polo 10.
Is the MVP.
Detroit basketball.
Okay, so focusing on the Dallas Mavericks, their star Luka Doncic, he is set to miss game 1 against the Utah Jazz due to a calf strain and could possibly miss more games. Now I'm going to play a clip here by ESPN analyst Brian Windhorst, who will be explaining this situation.
What's the latest on Luka?
Yeah, I know he's only officially out for game 1, but in all likelihood, Max, this is going to be a multi-game injury. This is probably the most significant thing that happened in the last few days of the regular season in the grand scheme of the Western Conference playoffs. These injuries, these calf strains, are very sensitive and prone to more severe injury to come back from. Historically, players who have this type of injury miss 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes significantly longer. So I'm certainly sure that Luka will try to give it a go at some point in this series, but it'll be long. It'll be most likely longer than just game 1. If the Mavericks can get a split out of games 1 and 2 at home, I think they will have done well to hopefully get Luka back when they go out to Salt Lake.
So with no Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson will be given an even larger role in the offense with the Dallas Mavericks. And we've seen multiple reports of Brunson being linked to the Pistons. So I am imploring all of you to make sure that you really watch these Dallas Mavericks versus Utah Jazz games and really focus in on what Brunson is doing and think about what he could possibly provide for the Pistons if he were to sign here during free agency. Jalen Brunson right now, he's 25 years old. He's coming off of a season where he averaged 16 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds, and really just came into his own and found a comfortable position for him in the Dallas Mavericks offense. And when he's playing with Luka Doncic, those two guys, they fit so well together. And we all know that one of Cade Cunningham's biggest comparisons is Luka Doncic. So if Brunson fits perfectly with Doncic, I'm going to take an educated guess and say that he would most likely be very effective playing with Cade Cunningham. So with the Pistons having over $30 million to spend in free agency, we have a lot of guys who we have to keep our eye on. Outside of just Jalen, DeAndre Ayton of the Phoenix Suns, he is still a guy who could possibly come to the Pistons. Now, you all know that I believe that it's highly unlikely that he will come here because of the price tag that he'll cost, but still, you never know what can happen in the NBA. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes right now, so I'm still going to be taking a look at the Phoenix Suns and seeing what Ayton does during this playoff run. And then unfortunately, there are a few other guys who the Pistons may want to target, but we won't be able to really take a look at because they're not in the playoffs. Mitchell Robinson of the New York Knicks, they're obviously not in the playoffs, so we won't be able to see what he can do on a bigger stage in the NBA playoffs. Miles Bridges of the Charlotte Hornets and got eliminated, so unfortunately we can't really keep an eye on him as well. But as I said in my other video, it's looking like he's not going to come to the Pistons because of that price tag. So that's basically everything, man. Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Jalen Brunson, as a player. I definitely believe we need to add another scoring guard to this Pistons team because Killian Hayes, he began to pick up his scoring towards the end of the season, but there was a long stretch throughout the middle of this season where Killian quite simply wasn't giving us anything from the guard position in terms of scoring. So next year, the Pistons are expected to take a leap and improve. And in order to do so, I believe we're going to have to add another scoring threat at the guard position. And out of all of the options in free agency, in my eyes, Brunson, he's probably one of, if not the best possible option to add. That's all that I have to say. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 5K, and I'm out.